I have a feeling you're getting cold feet.
Can you blame me? I mean, this is all messed up. None of this was supposed to happen.
Samir, you have to do this. No matter the outcome, I will still remain as your flatmate and friend.
I don't know. Can't we just pretend nothing happened?
As odd as it sounds coming from a demon, you must speak with her. It would haunt you otherwise.
In hindsight, maybe coming with me was a bad idea. She already isn't fond of you.
I can wait in the car if it's that troublesome. Watch the road, will you?
Sorry, it's just... I forgot to mention something.
All right. What did you neglect to tell me?
I was supposed to meet her family today. They're in town for a little while.
That does make this situation much more complicated.
Well, this is it. Geez, this is the worst time to be having anxiety.
Hello, my love. I hope you do not mind this being on so short notice. Thank you for coming.
Say it now. Say it before she has a chance to bring her parents in, then I can leave. Sure, no problem. But...
Oh, I should introduce you to my mother first.
Hold on a minute.
Mutter. Komm her.
No need to shout, Evra. And hello, you must be Samir?
Yes, I'm Samir. It's good to meet you. Did I seriously just shake her hand?
In this family, we hook. Please, have a seat, Samir. My husband will be in shortly. You will have to forgive his tardiness. He was called into work this morning.
Actually, I can't stay. Not a problem at all. May I also say that the smell from the kitchen is delicious? Ugh, that was not what I meant.
It seems Mutter likes you.
That's wonderful. She didn't have to go through the trouble of cooking us lunch.
Are you kidding? Her cooking is like a small piece of heaven. But besides that, does this not feel just right? It finally feels like a for sure thing.
Listen, Evra. Before your dad gets back, I have to tell you something.
Anything, my love? What is wrong?
It's now or never. Well, to make a long story short. New Year's Eve, a few nights ago.
This is exactly why I keep coming back for more.
Gomeh, you are plastered. Calm down.
I keep coming back 'cause I must be a masochist.
Let's just turn on the TV, okay?
Gomeh, the masochistic demon.
Dude, I'm gonna get you some coffee. Man, it's like 4 in the morning. Dude, go sit back down.
I don't want coffee.
You'll sober up quicker with it.
Voloti
More Latin?
et emus in cubiculum. Get lame.
Did you just call me something rude? Man, my head. What? Ah! And that's it.
That is it? That is it. Samir, please tell me this is a sick joke.
It isn't. I kept trying to tell you earlier, but you wouldn't let me.
You could not have told me sooner? You could not have called me yesterday, or the morning of the disaster?
Look, we can move on from this. I wanted to wait to tell you in person, mostly because I know we can fix this.
You are joking. You think I want anything to do with you after you've been with another man?
It was a mistake.
You are disgusting, Samir. You are not the person I thought you were. Although I had feared for you after Gomeh admitted his feelings for you, I knew in my heart that you were not that sort of man.
Everett.
I was wrong. You are a sick person to do such a thing and think that you would gain forgiveness. After the trust I put in you and after introducing you to my mother.
Ever, this doesn't have to be the end. I was drunk and so was he. It won't happen again. We won't drink together alone anymore.
Oh, and if you did drink alone with him you would do the same again? Is that what you are telling me? That you would prefer to be unnatural?
There's nothing wrong with people being gay. I am definitely not, and I don't even know for sure if Gomeh is. But there's nothing unnatural about it.
You dare to defend it even now. Please leave. I do not wish for my father to meet you.
Ever, please. I do love you and I always have. Please don't leave me because of one mistake.
Get out.
Gomeh ditched me too? Wake up.
You don't have to shout at me. You were taking a long time. I got bored, and I took a nap.
I don't even know what I want to say right now. I want to turn to you in the worst way.
I take it that it did not go well.
I'm not talking to you while you're in the back seat.
Better.
Are you always destined to screw up my life? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're just bad luck. You can't even fix anything right.
Hey, you didn't push me away.
I was drunk. I didn't know any better.
Don't blame your frail human constitution on me.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously victim blaming me?
Oh dear Lord in hell, Samir. We were both drunk. I am not victim blaming. Please don't do this. You're being ridiculous.
I just lost my first real girlfriend because of you. Because your constitution is weaker than mine.
Here we go. Get a hold of yourself. We're going for a drink. In public.
A drink? Are you serious? That should be the last thing on your mind after what happened.
Samir, I said in public. And it is only to ease the momentary pain you are going through. I also find myself needing to drown out my frustrations with myself.
Now you just sound like an alcoholic.
It doesn't matter. All I seem to do is screw everything up, even when I am trying to help. My intentions are good, Samir, but maybe you are right. Maybe I'm bad luck.
Damn it. I didn't mean.
Get driving. I'm sure Everett doesn't want you in this parking lot for longer than you need to be.
Everett.
Oh my goodness, let's go. Samir. Samir, I've left you alone, but you're forgetting that a locked door will not keep me from you if I so will it.
Go away.
That's it. I'm coming in. What in the hell have you done to yourself?
What do you mean? I look the same as always.
You've been lying in here for a few days now. I've given you your time to grieve, but honestly, you need to get out of this room.
She won't text me back. I told her I couldn't live without her or do anything worth living for as long as she ignored me. She still didn't text me back.
That is deplorable. Don't you dare put that on her shoulders. I am sorry that things have come to this, but both you and I screwed up.
You.
Excuse me?
You screwed this up. You screwed everything up again, didn't you? This was your plan all along. I gotta admit that it was well crafted and really well thought out.
Samir, I am trying to do the right thing here. Now get your ass out of bed and fix yourself up. You haven't eaten in 2 days.
Why? Just so I can go back to a life of being alone and being betrayed by someone who I thought was my best friend?
Samir, if I truly wanted to hurt you, I'd have been upfront about my intentions to do so. Was I not last time?
I don't know. Demons are crafty evil sons,
Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get up and fix this. I've gone through the trouble of making you lunch, so force yourself downstairs to at least prevent your own death via starvation.
I guess. What have I got to lose anymore, anyway?
Your income. You haven't uploaded to your YouTube channel in a few days.
Oh well.
Stand. Get yourself together, man. You're eating and then we've got things to do.
I want to go back to bed.
No, you're going to buy her a gift and then you're going to deliver it to her in person.
She hates me. She already called me disgusting.
I'd speak with her myself, but I highly doubt that would be effective, which is why you're going to tell her that I've moved out.
You're not really moving, are you?
What? Just a bit ago you said you didn't trust me.
Ugh, I'm so confused.
Okay, stop crying. Maybe it was too soon, but at least I got you out of the apartment.
And you got me to eat, I guess.
If you call a few bites eating, you're going to have more to worry about than being depressed over ever in another day or so, namely your personal connection with the floor when you finally pass out from malnourishment. Lovely. People are starting to stare. Come, let's go. Let's just take this one step at a time, all right? You'll get her back.
Can't you do some weird demon voodoo magic to make her love me again?
Okay, 1, it's dark magic, not voodoo. 2, I wouldn't do it that way even if I could. I can't make a human love another without serious repercussions for the other person. Perhaps things will turn around. Check your phone.
She said she left something for me at the apartment. She must have stopped by while we were gone.
Good. Hopefully this is the start of a turn in the right direction. I promise I won't meddle with you two any longer. Not that I'd ever meant to.
Okay, let's start over from today then. Everyone will.
Well, this must be the gift she left. Don't tell me she had access to your apartment this whole time.
I gave her a key shortly before you left around the holidays.
Well, you'd best get it back. It seems like you've dodged a bullet in this case.
She would have never done this if she wasn't angry with me.
No sane person would do this even if they were beyond livid. The fact that she supposedly loved you but then had the gall to destroy your personal possessions so easily is really telling of her character.
She always did seem a bit harsh with her personality.
Samir, leave this to me. I feel I started this by getting you two together, and then screwing it all up when you were so happy. At least you know her true colors now and you can begin to heal faster. I won't bother you about seeking her out any longer.
All right. Geez. She spray painted the walls.
Gays go to hell. He's Sodom and Gomorrah. What a message to leave, and a misinformed one at that.
What do you mean?
If anyone actually read the Bible, they'd know Sodom and Gomorrah had nothing to do with being gay. Often a misquoted chapter.
Now isn't the time to get all religious studies on me. I need to go try to eat something.
Hopefully she left the key somewhere, and brace yourself for the kitchen just in case. I'll tidy up here.
Thanks, buddy. Thank goodness. The kitchen is untouched. She was even kind enough to leave the key with a note. I don't even want to know what it says. Where am I? I thought I was watching television.
Well then, hello, Samir.
Did you drag me here?
I wish you'd have told me sooner.
Told you what exactly? What is going on, Gomeh? Please don't do that. What in the hell was that? Achoo! She's really cute, and she liked me. Time to get back on track. Achoo! Breakfast.
Oh, you seem to have come down with a cold. 'Tis the season, I suppose.
It'll pass soon enough. But something more positive. I started getting on my dating profile again.
Ah, you're dating again. So soon?
Yeah. After seeing how horrible Avril was, I got over her pretty quick. After seeing her true nature, I realized that she wasn't someone I'd have hung around anyway.
You've got other more important things to focus on, you know?
Like, I've got my YouTube channel back up to date, and besides doing recordings every day, I'd say I got important covered.
I just think it's too soon, is all. I'd hate for the next girl to be your rebound from Ivra.
Dude, it won't be. I'm going to take more time to get to know someone from now on.
For now, just focus on getting better, alright?
Why are you so irritable?
Because I know what's best for you more than you do sometimes.
We've been over this. I'm not something to be controlled. But thanks for breakfast. I have a video to record.
But you're ill.
I'll be fine. A cold is nothing.
Sure. A cold is nothing, I said.
Your voice is almost as deep as mine.
All right, rub it in.
I'm not doing that. You're most likely so sick because your depression lowered your immune system, and with as cold as it's been, add on the stress.
Don't remind me. I'm trying to recover, not. Achoo! Focus on the bad things. Besides, as soon as I get better, I may have a date to go on.
I thought we discussed the fact that you were going to get to know someone better before dating them formally.
You can date someone and not be serious. Why have you been getting so irritated with that lately?
I just want what's best for you. Rushing into things is not.
Oh hell, are you jealous?
No, Samir. I am not.
Lies.
Look, if you're going to tease me, then you can be sick by yourself.
Geez, sensitive much?
This? Gomeh, are you controlling my dreams again?
Are you sure you haven't gone completely bonkers? We came out here to get away from everything. Unless you meant it as a compliment, as in everything is just too damn good to not be a dream.
Did we? I thought I was sick.
Sick with infatuation, maybe.
No, wait a minute. Stop it.
What's gotten into you? Maybe I can help you feel better.
How?
Geez, what is with these dreams?
Not this again.
What did you say we were going to see?
Well, since your profile said you were interested in vampires and horror, I got us tickets to see Dracula.
Oh, as a play, at that. Wonderful. I've not had the chance to see it like this.
I'm glad you're happy. Let's head inside before it gets too crowded. I guess we underdressed a bit.
It's no big deal. It's not like anyone is paying attention to us.
You're right.
Oops. Better turn that off unless you want to become a theatre goer's first enemy.
Sorry.
Oh, it's beginning. I'm so excited. I had a really good time, Samir.
I did too. I'm glad I guessed right on the show tonight.
You definitely are a charmer, that's for sure. You pay attention to more than just a girl's looks, which is A+ in my book.
So, Want to grab a coffee?
I'd love to, but I really should get back home. I have work early in the morning. I don't have the convenience of setting my own schedule like you do. Lucky duck.
Okay, well, it's good night then.
Good night, Samir.
Wow. She's intelligent, mature, and seems to be pretty sane. Oh geez. My phone's been buzzing all night.
So he is alive after all.
I had a sneaking suspicion it was you.
Who else would it be? You used to be such a shut-in that no one really ever rang you.
Hey, my mom called me sometimes.
I suppose you do fit the stereotype.
What stereotype?
Where have you been? Don't tell me you decided to be social.
I had a date actually. Sorry I didn't tell you.
A date? Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you about it when I get home. I'm almost there. She was awesome, Gomeh. A big improvement over the last time.
Oh really? Rushing things a bit, aren't you?
Nah, this one feels right. She's mature, really pretty, has an accent to die for.
What accent is that?
She's Irish.
You have a thing for accents, don't you?
Wait a minute. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere at all. I made dinner, but it's in the fridge. I'll speak with you again tomorrow. Oh, and nice outfit, by the way. Inspired look.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Good night, Samir.
What is his deal sometimes? Doesn't he realize that if you really love something you should just let it go? Wait.
What have I become? A joke of a creature set out for total emotional destruction. What have you done to me? This is all your fault. My heart is under physical assault.
You're living in a dream. Get over yourself.
Despite the ones you're having.
Ugh.
What am I to do? Every time you see a new girl I think we're through. You're always so flaky, it doesn't even matter. What's more important is who you're trying to flatter. Do you even love her? No, it can't be true.
Listen, I mean you no harm. I understand you love her boy, but that man is a charm. Perhaps there's a wager. Before we're through, I can compromise if you let me trust you.
What could you two be planning? Where am I in any of this? Don't take my feelings lightly. I'm about to get pissed. You're not in control of me. You can't always have your way.
Oh, be quiet, you damn Irumabo rustique.
Everyone move aside, for Sinead is here. All I ask is that you lend me your ear. Now I know love when I see it's true, so stop fooling yourself. He's gotten to you.
No. You're misunderstanding. I really need to stop eating weird things before bed. Breakfast.
Didn't sleep well?
No. I keep having weird dreams. Maybe it's what I'm eating before bed.
Perhaps singing in your sleep is enough to leave you restless?
What? Excuse me? Come again?
I just meant to say that I could hear you out in the hallway.
Gomeh.
All right, so I watch you sleep sometimes.
That is not what I was implying, but that is really creepy, dude.
Oh dear, the mail is here. I'll get it for you.
Hey, you're not escaping. He's going to drive me insane one day. That's odd. Usually Gomeh has breakfast ready and is at my bedroom door way earlier than this. Oh, there you are. What were you doing?
Just reading until you interrupted me.
Okay. So, no wake-up call or breakfast?
I'm not your servant, Samir. If you'd like one of those, perhaps you should hire a maid.
Geez, no need to get snappy, dude. You've been doing it every day for a while now and it was odd as all. Everything okay?
Everything is fine, Samir. I have things to do today, however, so I must cut this conversation short.
What could you possibly have to do that's so pressing? Most of the time you're hanging out here playing video games.
Seriously, Samir, you've likened me to a lazy and boring existence.
Well, whenever I go out you always ring my phone off the hook, so I figured you don't really have much better to do.
I've got a life outside you. How do you know I haven't been dating someone myself?
Wait, you're dating? Since when? Why didn't you tell me?
You've been so busy with your head up your new girlfriend's ass that I decided it was time to get a life of my own.
Right. So is it a guy?
You're assuming I prefer men just because I liked you?
Liked? What? You don't like me anymore?
You have a girlfriend and you've made it apparent that you are straight, despite the night we spent together on New Year's Eve.
Stop throwing that at me. I wasn't in my right mind and you kind of pressured me.
Oh, that's rich. I pressured you? You were quite willing. At least, your actions made it seem so.
Whatever, Gomeh. Do what you want. You're right. New Year's Eve was a mistake, and it doesn't even matter anyway.
A mistake? You feel it was a mistake?
Don't get all puppy-eyed on me. You've really been pissing me off lately with your over-possessive crap. Why don't you just go spend time with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or whatever, and I'll do the same.
I had planned on it.
So who is it, anyway?
Why do you care?
Because I'm just curious. You always had to know about my dates.
You worry about yours and I'll worry about mine. Of whom I'm meeting in another hour.
I'm done playing your stupid games.
Who's the one playing games now?
Sorry I got called into work so early today. Everything's finished up now and I'll be right with you as soon as I change.
Take your time, Shanae.
Alright. Just a tick. Thank you for being such a sweetheart. You remembered my birthday.
Of course. How could I forget? Please, pick out anything you like.
You know, there is definitely something about you, Samir. I think you're a keeper.
Likewise.
I'm going to try some things on.
You know, I think I remember you.
Yes, we've met before. I came in here last year to buy some new outfits.
Oh, yes. You were here with your boyfriend.
He isn't my.
And I see you two are still together.
Excuse me?
Samir,
Gomeh. What are you doing here?
I was out shopping.
I thought you had a date.
I do. They're just not here at the moment. I was going to surprise them with something.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Samir, what do you think about this one for our next date?
Well, this is awkward.
Oh, is that a friend of yours? You should introduce us.
Oh boy. Shanae, this is Gomeh, my roommate. Gomeh, this is.
Oh my, was he in a hurry?
No, he's just rude.
Oh, well, I believe this dress is my favorite so far.
It's yours. Unfortunately, we have to get going because I made reservations at a restaurant nearby for your birthday dinner.
Oh Samir, you know how to treat a girl.
I shouldn't even be doing this. I actually did it. Samir, your passwords are terribly easy to guess. Interesting. His dating profile was still up on his browser. I thought he was dating that woman. Oh Samir, what have you been hiding from me? He should be getting back rather soon, if his schedule is correct. And there it is.
Man, I'm beat.
Welcome home, lover boy.
Gomeh, I didn't expect you to be in here.
What are you playing at, Samir?
What?
That poor girl. Have you told her? Or are you still in denial of it all? Perhaps you haven't experimented enough.
Told her what? What are you talking about?
Cut the shit, Samir. I'm a demon. I figure things out eventually. I know your secret.
I don't have any secrets. Is this another trick you're trying to play on me? Why can't you just leave me and my dating life alone?
Because I think Curious Simsies 10 has a different answer.
Wait. How did you find that screen name?
I told you, I'm a demon. I have my ways of finding things out.
Did you root through my computer?
Out with it, Curious Simsies.
That's a serious breach of the roommate code.
Grindr, Samir. What are you doing on Grindr?
I was looking for something for a friend.
Something that required you to create a screen name and speak to several people, as well as planning possible encounters. What are you doing, Samir?
It's your fault, you know. I would have never thought about it if you'd never pressured me on New Year's.
We've been over this. I most definitely did not pressure you, and if you continue to accuse me, you're going to see what a demon really looks like.
Why do you have to come back? Why do you keep messing with my life?
Why am I responsible for your confusion and your own decisions? Those are the real questions.
I feel lost. Ever was my first real girlfriend, and now that I actually care about myself more than I ever really have, thanks to you of course, I'm realizing that there's a whole different side to me that I'm not really sure about.
So you think you're gay?
No, I still like girls.
This is perfect.
It's not funny.
It's quite hilarious. A human getting bent all out of shape over who they may or may not be attracted to. You do realize that is the most trivial part of your existence.
It's not trivial to me. It's confusing, and you're the cause of that confusion.
So the new outfit was just a pleasant reminder?
What is that supposed to even mean?
Good night, Curious Simsies 10.
Stay off my computer. Oh great. The perfect time to get a text from Shanae.
Take the sunglasses off. You're not fooling anyone.
I don't want Shanae to see me if she's out or something.
If she's that into you, she won't be fooled. Besides, it's not like anyone knows anything but us.
I'm not taking chances. Hey, give those back.
We were going to have a conversation in the safety of a public place. Since you're so paranoid about me.
What should I do? Wait, no, don't answer that question. I know what you'll say.
Am I that obvious?
Seriously, Gomeh, I'm at a loss.
This would have been a lot easier if you'd just been honest with yourself from the beginning.
I don't want to lose Shanae, but at the same time, I'm not admitting anything here. So don't take my words out of context.
You what, Samir?
I just want to see what it would be like.
What is this, it, you are referring to?
Don't be an idiot. You know. You. Me.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Why am I even remotely attracted to you? You're an ass.
You're attracted to me.
I might be. Don't run with that, though. There will be boundaries.
Yes, boundaries. Understood.
I mean it. This doesn't give you instant access to my everything.
Oh, this gives me wonderful ideas for your morning wake-up calls.
Stop. Stop that line of thought right there. You're jumping the gun. Besides, if you try that, I'll just slap you.
I can compromise.
Oh boy. This was a mistake.
Samir, I'm only joking. You know I have to give you a hard time.
So anyway, Shanae is at work all day. Fridays are kind of busy for her. So what do you want to do?
You know, I realize I'm a demon and I shouldn't have any sort of morals when it comes to this sort of thing. But what are you going to do about her during this experiment?
I don't know. We're just dating, so I'll make a decision when I'm sure.
All right, but you must be ready for the possibility of her finding out. I've not met her, so I really don't know her temperament, but she may not take too kindly to you messing around with someone else.
There is no messing around going on here. We're just hanging out. More often than we usually do.
Okay, Samir.
No. You're not allowed to seduce me with that ridiculously attractive laugh.
It's not like I have control over the way I laugh.
Whatever. Let's get out of here.
Who in the world is that? And how did she get my number?
I thought you said we went to go drinking together.
Does it really matter now?
Look at you. How much was your tab?
It was. Something.
Well, let's get you home. You'll do best with a bit of coffee and some rest.
And breakfast in bed?
You're loaded. Come on, we're getting you to bed.
Your nickname should be Mixed Signals.
I won't have you blaming another drunken night on me. Now come on.
Oh geez, my head. That didn't help matters.
You look awful.
Gee, thanks.
Are you feeling well enough to eat?
Yeah, I think so. Just a headache.
Good. Got breakfast ready for you downstairs.
You know, I miss you taking care of me like this.
You probably are aware by now that a demon's jealousy can be a hell of a thing to be a victim of.
I deserved literally none of that, you know.
Then accept my apology. I'll meet you downstairs.
Wait. So you're actually not going to be a creep with all of this?
That's a bit harsh, but no. I told you I was teasing you.
Meet you downstairs.
I'm starting to wonder who is more befitting of the title of demon here.
Sorry, Samir. I haven't been getting much sleep. The start of spring brings in all kinds of cases at the hospital.
It's okay. It's why I came with you today so you didn't have to drive.
Oh, I see. So you didn't come just to see my pretty little face?
You know that's always a bonus. Besides, I get to meet your little sister.
Yes, she should be out soon. Practice must have run over.
I got my videos recorded this morning and ready to go up at the tap of my finger here, so I have as much time as you need.
Thank you, Samir. Oh, that reminds me. I got a strange text the other day from someone in regards to you.
Really? A mutual friend?
Some girl named Evra. Do you know her?
Oh God. Is she being the creepy stalker ex-girlfriend? I am so sorry, Shanae.
She seems to think something is going on between you and your roommate, Gomeh, was it?
Oh man, of course Evra would get all messed up about that. Listen, she's just bitter and trying to create problems. Gomeh is my roommate and friend and nothing more.
All right, no need to worry. I've been on dating websites and dated people off of them long enough to know what a crazy ex is like.
Seriously. She destroyed my apartment after I trusted her with a key around the holidays. When I got back from her house the day she broke up with me, everything was trashed.
My goodness. What happened?
Hey, I think that's your sister? She's waving at us.
Oh, yes, it's her. Be prepared. She's tried to steal any man I've ever tried to date.
I don't think I'm worried. 16 is a bit young for me. What am I even doing right now? Fooling myself? I'm a terrible person. I just lied to Shanae through my freaking teeth. I really don't want to go home. No. Definitely not going home. Why can't everything just stop for a minute? Give me a break? Or maybe I'm overworking myself while trying to juggle two people, only one of which I've been entirely honest.
What are you doing all the way out here?
I didn't want to be anywhere, really.
Samir, what's wrong?
Do you really have to ask that question?
How did today go?
It was alright, I guess. I met Shanae's sister, drove them home from practice, and hung out with them a bit at Shanae's apartment.
You don't look too happy about this.
Because you kept coming up. Everyone must have found out about everything somehow. I'm getting creepy stalker vibes.
Oh my, so she's trying to destroy everything you have now. Your personal possessions weren't enough.
Is she wrong though? Isn't this kind of cheating?
You said it yourself. You're just experimenting. As far as I'm concerned, I'm letting you have control over the whole thing.
You? Letting someone else have control?
I am capable of being decent on occasion. Don't spoil it.
Man. Ugh.
What now?
You ever just want to scream?
Not really, although since getting involved in your life in any manner I can see the appeal.
Hey, you made the decision to mess with me.
And then you pulled out that clever little exorcism. And the rest is history. Sounds like a horrible romance movie plotline.
You have to admit, that was kind of awesome how I came up with that.
You just used your brain, which is something not a lot of people do. I simply underestimated the human race. At least, I underestimated you.
So demons aren't all powerful and scary like we're led to believe. I think you're more like humans than you'll admit.
I could probably go for a bit of that screaming about now. What?
Did that just come out of you?
I believe we discussed the part about me being a demon.
I honestly forget sometimes because of how human you can be. That wasn't an insult. I remember back when you were all creepy tricks, sneaking into my dreams to screw with my head and ruin my entire life. I keep thinking you're doing the same thing still, but it's different. It's not malicious, it's just more of a benign pain in the ass than anything.
Make me sound like a damn tumor, why don't you?
Let's go home. You probably have dinner ready too, don't you?
Yes, your personal maid has slaved away for a few hours to be sure you don't die of starvation.
Alright, jeez.
And I do it for nothing.
Which I appreciate.
I do it for nothing.
Is that a good enough of a nothing for you?
Let's get going.